Start. In the above backdrop, this can safely be concluded that, except the evidence of last seen, the prosecution has not been able to place on record any other circumstance which may connect the appellant even remotely with the commission of crime. Full stop. So far as the evidence of last seen is concerned, it is important to mention here that according to the PWs, Asghar Ali deceased left his house situated in Bhutto Colony, Faisalabad Road, Chiniot, in the company of the appellant and his co-accused, and subsequently went missing. Full stop. Surprisingly, the dead body of the deceased was later recovered from the same house, and that too after about 3 months of the occurrence. Full stop. The evidence of last seen is very easy to knit but extremely difficult to prove. Full stop. Besides parallel corroboration, the prosecution is obliged to prove the proximity of time and of distance, so far as the last seen evidence is concerned. Full stop. As per the case of the prosecution, the deceased left his house in the company of appellant and his co-convicts and went to their house situated in Pindi Bhattiya. Full stop. However, the dead body was recovered not from Pindi Bhattiya but from the house of none other than the deceased himself. Full stop. This aspect of the case casts about doubt regarding the correctness of the claim of Sher Muhammad PW3 and Riaz Ahmad PW4 and renders them unworthy of any credence. Full stop. Paragraph. The circumstances mentioned above, cumulatively make the appellant entitled to honorable acquittal from the case. Full stop. Resultantly, the instant appeal is accepted, conviction and sentence of Rani Bibi appellant is set aside and she is acquitted of the charge. Full stop. Rani Bibi appellant shall be released forthwith if not required to be detained in any other criminal case. Full stop. Paragraph. Before parting with this judgment, I consider it appropriate to observe here that the appellant was arrested in the instant case on 2/9/1998 as a young lady of 24 years of age and has spent approximately 2 decades in the judicial custody. Full stop. Despite the case to her extent being of no admissible evidence, she spent all the springs of her life in the darkness of the prison. Full stop. Since the appellant and her co-convicts were from the poor segment of our society, hence, were not in position to afford the luxury of a defense counsel from their own resources. Full stop. Resultantly, they challenged the judgment of conviction through jail appeals in the year 2001. Full stop. However, unfortunately, it transpired in the year 2014 that no appeal was preferred on behalf of the appellant. Consequently, the instant appeal was filed in the year 2015. Full stop. From above, it is unearthed that the ill-fated lady was left to anguish in the jail solely due to lackluster attitude of the jail authorities. Full stop. The miseries of the appellant, though, have come to an end after about 18 years, yet this court feels helpless in compensating her but feel persuaded to issue direction to the Inspector General of Prisons, Punjab, Lahore, to make sure that in future the youth of the persons like appellant is not rusted in the darkness of barracks of the jail due to the mistake of some official of prison department, full stop. The office is directed to forward the copy of this judgment to the Inspector General of Prisons, Punjab, Lahore, with expectation that he will draw proper future strategy to have some other person from undergoing such like agony, full stop.